From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy. Prime Minister Mark Carney has landed in Poland today as a part of a broader effort to deepen Canadian ties with allies across the pond.
Mark Carney's plane left Ottawa early Saturday, en route to Poland for his fourth European trip since taking office in March. While in Warsaw, he is expected to hold bilateral talks with Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk before heading to Germany for a meeting with Chancellor Friedrich Merz and a roundtable with German business leaders. Deepening defense pacts, bolstering support for Ukraine, and broadening trade talks are expected to be among the topics of conversation. Craig Lord, The Canadian Press, Warsaw.
Canada is preparing to back Ukraine if a peace deal can be reached. Ottawa has offered to send troops for training and peacekeeping in the nation, while also offering to boost sanctions or seize Russian assets. Prime Minister Mark Carney says support for Ukraine would cover air, land, and sea, while analysts say helping Ukraine is crucial to protecting Canada's Arctic sovereignty. Air Canada is expanding the available reimbursements for passengers affected by last week's strike. The airline says customers who booked through travel agencies or Aeroplan can now claim compensation for canceled flights and out-of-pocket costs, including hotels and meals. The policy covers flights scheduled from August 15th to 23rd, where the airline couldn't rebook travelers. Exceptions apply for tickets rebooked through other carriers. Air Canada says operations are almost back to normal, with 99% of domestic, U.S. and international flights. A bus carrying a junior high football team to a game has crashed north of Pittsburgh and sent 21 of 28 people on board to hospital. The crash occurred in Carney Borough, just 32 kilometers north of Pittsburgh. Economy Borough Police Chief Michael O'Brien says he understood that the bus turned on its side during the crash but came back upright as the students were evacuating the vehicle.
From what I understand, the bus did fall onto its side. However, it got uprighted as the children were evacuating the school bus.
O'Brien says he doesn't have information on the medical status of those who were taken to hospitals. Israel's defense minister has warned that Gaza City could be destroyed in a new military operation, perhaps just days away, even as famine spreads through the region. Aid groups have long warned that the war sparked by Hamas and months of Israeli restrictions on food and medical supplies entering Gaza are causing starvation. Mara Cronenfield, executive director of UNRWA USA, has more.
We are seeing children facing acute malnutrition. Already over 130 children have died of malnutrition. That's outside of the 17,000 killed on the siege on Gaza.
Israel has rejected the data-based famine declaration as an outright lie, while ceasefire efforts are on hold as mediators await Israel's next steps. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Yu Darvish combined with three relievers on a three-hitter, and the San Diego Padres pulled even with the LA Dodgers atop the National League West once again. Alex Freeland hit his first Major League homer for the defending World Series champion Dodgers, who have lost 3 of 5 since sweeping the Padres at home last weekend. Philadelphia Phillies say Zach Wheeler has been diagnosed with a condition that will require an additional surgery and is expected to sideline him for 6 to 8 months. Wheeler had a follow-up evaluation following a surgery on Monday to remove a blood clot from his upper right arm, and the setback jeopardizes his availability for the start of the 2026 season, despite another Cy Young caliber year in 2025. And the Toronto Blue Jays will continue a 3-game series with the Marlins in Miami this afternoon. Toronto won last night's opener 5-2, with winning pitcher Shane Bieber throwing 9 strikeouts in his Blue Jays debut. Jose Barrios is scheduled to take the mound for Toronto, while the Marlins counter with Jansen Junk. From the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.